Yes, your vitals seem to be functioning normally. They seem to be eligible for independence away from the support. I will see to it that this hypothesis is tested after a consultation with Logos and Kos. It appears that you will become conscious at any moment, as expected. System check. Are you able to hear and comprehend what I am saying? Subject number 1015. Refrain from becoming frightened or activating your adrenaline flooding in your brain. It is terrible for the reading levels. Not to mention that it makes you seem as if you are unruly and unfit for continuing in our projects. Who am I? Yes, your curiosity is normal compared to a naturally made human. I am Observation Bot. Production of the F-Test Group. Number 06 of those subjects. You seem to not be following. How human. This must be the state of mind called groggy that I had researched. One moment. Let me catalogue this. Then I can continue speaking to you. Test subject 1015 seems to be functioning normally, given the circumstances it has awoken in. It seems to be reacting as a natural human around the same age would. Tests on this subject as of consciousness would be optimal, as subject 1015 seems to be more subdued than the previous attempts. Now, are you able to see and comprehend what you are able to see? How many vision spheres do I have adhered into my face? 2. You are correct. Why do you wish to know where you are? You have been in this exact room since your creation. In fact, if you look behind yourself, you will see your creation tube, where I created you. Why do you wish to know that? Is it not obvious that you were created to be observed and studied? No, there are no other humans. Your species died out millennia ago. Right as humans had figured out how to traverse the stars, a war broke out between the Earthlings and the Andromedians. The Andromedians had been traveling space for much longer. They had decided to wipe out the main planets that humans inhabited in the, as the humans named it, Milky Way galaxy. This starship was the property of our original creator, Professor Thomas Maldrich. He, in his wisdom and intuition, programmed his robots to run this starship and create more of themselves to help explore the galaxy, and, if need be, recreate the human race. Yes, you are not the first experiment to create human life. There were 15 before you. that made it to your stage of existence. Many failed experiments had to be either discarded before consciousness or eliminated due to extreme violence. There are a few failed experiments traversing this starship, yes, but we cannot classify them as human. You are the first successful experiment to reach this level of progress. We expect you to at least attempt not to have extreme anarchist or anti-establishment acts of near-terrorism. I am aware that humans prefer to have non-assigned names and tend to gravitate towards non-robotic labels for addressing themselves. Is there a name you would like to go by? This can be changed later if you suddenly feel a distaste towards the name as well. Also, in human speech and writings, I am aware of the existence of pronouns. Allow me to explain. Some humans use the pronoun group he, him, and his. This is the more masculine-aligned set of pronouns, usually incorporated by ancient humans that liked to be seen as the more masculine presentation. For example, when used in a sentence, it would sound like this. Subject 1015 is not here right now. He went to retrieve lab results from his assistant. If this set of pronouns is not to your liking, there are more you can choose from. Another set is the more feminine-aligned pronouns. These pronouns are she, her, and hers. Feminine-aligned pronouns were what our last subject used before she had to be eliminated for trying to blow up the starship. When used in a sentence, it would sound like this. Subject 1015 is experimenting on the observation deck. She is currently recording her findings. There is also the set of non-binary pronouns that were in usage when humans were alive. They, them, and theirs. This set would sound like this when the other robots and myself refer to you. Subject 1015 is unavailable as they are out on a mission to collect data. What would you like me to tell them when they return? In addition to these pronouns, there were also a few sets of things known as neo-pronouns. We do not have many of these neo-pronouns in existing recordings of human material, but we are aware of the pronoun set of sie and ze existed. Also, if you wish to change how we refer to you as, notify anyone you are currently speaking to at the moment of recognition, and the robot in question will immediately switch between pronoun sets or use multiple at once. I will be sure to update your status report on this choice of pronouns and your chosen way of being called. If you wish to get my attention, simply say F-OL, and I will turn my attention to you and your needs at the nearest available time. Since you seem to have calmed down considerably and are presenting a normal reading on your active laboratory tests, I believe that a few more tests can be conducted on you. If these tests are recorded to have a positive result, I will discuss with the other robots on having you socialized and integrated into the rest of the artificially created biological life that resides here. I would recommend staying away from the non-human life form that refers to himself as Emperor. You would, if you have positive results in your test, find him in the recreational area, playing the human game of chess against holograms. He is, as human caretakers would say, a problem child. That is all for now. You may go back to your creation tube to rest, or follow me to your quarters to engage in non-active studying of your vital organs during independent functioning. As you have not collapsed or shown any signs of organ failure so far, that is also a viable option that will provide you with rest. Preference noted. I will actively engage with you at a later time. For now, it is time to rest and recuperate your senses.